The Phantom of Cedar Hill Cemetery. Cedar Hill Cemetery is a quiet resting place nestled on the outskirts of a small American town. It's known for its serene landscape and historic graves, but locals whisper of a dark presence that roams the grounds after dark. This is the story of the Phantom of Cedar Hill Cemetery. In the late 1800s, Cedar Hill Cemetery was the final resting place for many of the town's residents. Among them was Elizabeth Harper, a young woman who met a tragic end. Elizabeth was known for her beauty and kindness, but her life was cut short under mysterious circumstances. She was found dead at the edge of the cemetery, her body eerily posed as if she had been waiting for someone. Rumors swirled about her death. Some said it was an accident, while others whispered of foul play. Regardless of the truth, Elizabeth's death left a dark mark on the town. People began reporting strange occurrences at the cemetery: shadows moving between the graves, whispers carried on the wind, and the unsettling feeling of being watched. One particularly cold and foggy night, a group of friends decided to investigate these strange reports. Armed with flashlights and cameras, they ventured into the cemetery, eager to capture evidence of the supernatural. As they wandered among the ancient gravestones, they noticed an eerie silence that seemed to envelop the area. The friends split up to cover more ground, but as they did, they began to experience odd phenomena. One of them, Mark, felt a sudden chill and saw a ghostly figure at the far end of the cemetery. It was a woman in a white dress, her face obscured by the fog. He tried to approach, but the figure vanished before his eyes. Meanwhile, Lisa, another member of the group, found herself drawn to Elizabeth Harper's grave. As she knelt beside it, she felt an icy hand on her shoulder and heard a soft, mournful voice whispering, "Help me." Terrified, Lisa stumbled back, but the whispering continued, growing louder and more desperate. The group reassembled, shaken by their experiences. As they made their way back to the cemetery gate, they heard a loud thud behind them. Turning around, they saw the fog thickening and a shadowy figure emerging from the mist. It was Elizabeth, or rather, her spirit, wandering the cemetery in search of something, or someone. In a panic, the friends ran for the gate, but the figure seemed to follow them, the sound of her mournful cries echoing through the fog. They barely made it out, their footage capturing fleeting glimpses of the ghostly presence. When they reviewed the footage later, they were stunned to see Elizabeth's face clearly appearing in several frames, her expression one of sorrow and longing. The Phantom of Cedar Hill Cemetery remains a chilling reminder of the unknown. Elizabeth Harper's spirit is said to roam the cemetery, forever seeking closure or a way to move on. The cemetery is still visited by the curious, but those who hear the whispers of the past or feel the cold touch of a ghostly hand know to leave before it's too late.